Yes, my name is Crystal Giggs, and I am single, and I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm
Okay,
from Oakland specifically.
let's go.
Let's go.
Cali in the house.
Callie is in the building.
Okay, let's start off just like straight up. Okay, is the beach or hiking considered a real date in LA?
Yes, 1,000%. Like I don't really want to go anywhere else. Sometimes I just want to go on a hike and to the beach. I love it.
Hmm.
But I'm a Cali girl, so like of course I'm gonna want to go to the beach or go for a hike. Like that's just in my blood.
Sunset, sunrise, what are we doing?
I like the sunrise personally, just because it starts your day off. Then you can go, get coffee or breakfast afterwards or something like so. The day gets like extended.
Mm.
You know,
If it's a real good one.
if it's a good one, like I'm not going hiking with somebody I don't like. Period. Like we're not going anywhere.
This is kind of a hard one, but I really want to get your take on it. Do you think black women are held at a higher standard in relationships than any other women?
Yes, I do think that black women are held at a higher standard than any other, race of women. Um, I don't know why, but I think it also like the thought pattern of how America sees us as being able to take things harder. I think that trickles down into our family and relationship lives. Like we're expected to, you know, be better and to do more, to prove ourselves and to work hard all the time.
That's not right.
It's not right.
You know,
you
you deserve to be. No.
know, I need a soft life around here. I'm tired.
Okay. Do you think someone's relationship with their parent defines, who they are?
Does a person's relationship with their parent define who they are? It's a 50-50 for me. So if the person, obviously some people come from like broken homes, single parent homes, or maybe they come from an adopted situation. So I can't really judge that, right? But if they come from two parent family homes and then like they have a terrible relationship with their parents, I'm judging you. And I'm sorry. I know it sounds bad, but it's like, why you don't like your parents? Like what's wrong? You know what I mean? But I get like the whole single parent thing. Like I get that because I come from that too. So it's not new for me. But I've been working on those relationships. I've been working on trying to have everything, work together.
And that's the number one word or the key word: do the work.
Do the work, and it's like that's another thing. So it's like if a person says, okay, well, me and my parents don't have a good relationship, are you doing the work? So if they do come from a two parent home, like, are you doing the work to work on the relationship? And I also know I can't fully say that like I'm judging them 1,000% just because some parents are impossible. They're humans. It's their first go around in life too. They're learning as they grow. So, and it's their first time being, for everything. It's their first time for everything.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Leaning into that person who we're hypothetically dating, what's one stereotype about a black man that you really don't like?
A stereotype about a black man that I don't like? I mean, I don't like any stereotype about black men. I think there are a lot of good black men out there, and I think the stereotype that they all are, bad seeds or not good men is not. I know too many good black men. I know too many good brothers to be saying like ain't no good brothers out there because I know them. And I know that they exist, and I know some of them. Even the thing about marriage, like, oh, black men don't want to get married, or they just want to, drop off seeds and move along. I don't think that that's true. I hate that because it's not true. I know too many good brothers.
Mm-hmm. It's some in this room.
It's some in this room.
Hello. Are you a need space or talk about it now type of person?
Am I a needs space or a talk about it now person? I am a needs space person because if I'm upset, I need to go walk, or you need to go walk because I want this to work out. I don't want us to argue and fight. And if we're in that moment, like, we all need that moment to like decompress and get the immediate emotions off the table before we talk about it sometimes. And if it's something minor, yeah, I could talk about it right now. But if it's just, if it's something huge, no, I need space. And I respect space now. When I was a lot younger, I didn't respect space, and I noticed that with a lot of other people. They want to talk about it now, and then that's why a lot of things don't get resolved because you want it on your time, but this person needs space. So you need to respect each other's space.
Sorry to cut you off, but that comes with age, experience in relationships, and stuff like that, for sure. So when you're in a relationship, how do you show up?
Can you elaborate?
Yeah, like how do you show up to love that person? What's Crystal's go-to? This is how I'm gonna love you, baby.
When I'm in a relationship, how do I show up to love this person? I think it really just depends on the person. whatever this person, needs. Obviously, when you're dating somebody, you're picking up on what their needs are, what their wants are, what their desires are. So based off of that person's needs is how I show up. And I'm not saying I'm going to be completely like mutable, like everything they like and need, I'm going to be that, because that's not true and that's not realistic. However, within the confines of me, I definitely will pay attention to this person. And I think that's the biggest thing, is like when I actually am locked in, I'm paying attention. So if you need space, I'm going to give it to you. If you need time to be with your boys, I'm going to give it to you. If you need, physical touch or whatever it is, I'll make sure that I make space for that, even though I might not want physical touch. But I know that this person that I love and care about, this is something that they need in order to feel loved. I'll make time and space for that.
What's more important, sexual chemistry or emotional connection?
Oh my gosh. I see, when I was in the world, I'm trying to be saved now, but in my regular everyday, I would probably say emotional connection. Just because, I'd rather be locked in with the person, because you can take a lot of stuff when you're emotionally involved with a person. Sexual chemistry, people have sex every day. They go from partner to partner. It doesn't really matter. There's nothing there. But when you have that emotional connection, that's when you have, it's harder to break up. It's harder to, make decisions away from each other and stuff like that. But obviously that's what we base our relationships on. So yeah, I would rather have an emotional connection than sexual chemistry. Sexual chemistry can come and go too.
Yeah. So does it matter how much a man makes when you're dating him?
Yes. It matters how much a man makes. Does it matter how much a man makes? Yes, it does matter. Not that he has to be a billionaire. However, I know what I make. I can't date somebody who's like, super part-time and, I know it sounds so bad and I don't want to say it because it just sounds bad, but it's the truth. I'm a woman, I have needs, I have things I gotta do, and it's not just so much how much he makes, but it's like also the benefits that he brings in general. So it's like, what happens when we have children? You know what I mean? I need to go on leave and I can't go to work. So if he doesn't make enough, how can I go on leave and we be taken care of? And I'm not a 50-50 girl, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay, let's sum it up with this last question.
Okay.
If you had one thing to say to the last person you dated in LA, what would you say?
Oh, God bless you. Hallelujah. That's it. God bless you. God bless you.
God bless.
That's all I got to say.
Let's wrap it up. Crystal, do you have anything you want to say about dating in LA? Like, just sum it up, say one sentence. I don't care, but say something about dating in LA from your experience.
Oh, from my experience. Just in talking to friends, the thing I want to say to everybody is to stop being afraid to be vulnerable. Everybody wants to be so hard right now and not love and not, get to know people. Everybody thinks that the other person has way more options. Let all that go and just start dating again. Get out the house. Get out the house. I know I sound so conservative, but like, go date. Get off the websites and go date people. Go meet people. Mingle. And be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. I think that's all I hear from my friends. Like, oh, they just want this and all the women want money and all the men want this and that. And I'm like, no, they don't. But y'all just scared. Hell, I'm scared.
Good stuff. Thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome.
All right, that's about